It was a late night, and there was not much to do on Roblox now that most of my friends had gone to bed. The ones that were awake played games I had no interest in. A thought clicked in my head to play one of those mirror games that had just came out. Being as tired as I had misclicked on the catalog. My attention was captured by a reddish black decorated background, and in this background was a silhouette of a Robloxian with crimson eyes. I had thought Roblox was just setting the mood for some new Halloween update or something. Remembering it was mid-October, so I dismissed it as something silly that was supposed to scare us. I continued my search as I clicked on games. I clicked on games. The background had returned to its normal state, but the Robloxian remained its place. I tried to ignore this as I typed in mirror in the search bar. After entering my search, the Roblox sign appeared in a bloody font reading Explore, and the background had made its return too as well. At the point, I sort of was kind of disturbed, but I had continued to move on, still eager to end my night with the memory of a fun game and not a memory to fuel my nightmares. I clicked on the mirror place that seemed the most appealing to me and joined. I can recall the place had the words Halloween update in it, but I saw nothing but a few decals of cobwebs hanging there, and here and there. Nevertheless, I promised. The game contained a reflection of my Robloxian, which had mirrored my movements. Midway in the game, a blinding light had flooded my camera. I paused in shock for a few moments before coming to a conclusion that it was nothing but a lightning effect. I continued to cheerfully play with the game, letting the previous events slip from my mind. All was joyful until I had noticed my mirror reflected a copy was missing. My view, reflected copy was missing from my view. I scanned around the map with the camera to find a copy sitting on a box a few studs away from mine. Its back turned towards me. The ambient grew dark. I experienced another flash of lightning before the glass shattered, breaking the barrier between us two. I stood in a frozen position, staring at the copy, too afraid to do anything now. After a few minutes of stillness, the Robloxian turned towards me. Its eyes were red like the silhouette, but in addition it had bloody, decaying teeth. Another flash of lightning filled the screen. My Robloxian was now on the ground, being burnt by the copy. It just lay there and burned, turning blacker within the second as a coat of smoke wrapped around it. Its limbs, I positioned the camera up from the crisp body to see that my copy was close to the screen. Gazing back at me before my Robloxian could respawn itself, I exited the hell out of there. I have abandoned the account. This happened to me since this. I have abandoned the account. This happened to me on. Since then, there has not been a strange occurrence as often on the accounts I own today. But it still edges me to this day to join the games alone.